This is High Priestess Jamila. Hello. And believe it or not, whenever I get the froggy in my throat, it's a good sign. So I am here to finally show you this really, really fun project. And it's not only fun, but it's very relaxing. And it is actually very powerful money magic. Okay, so welcome. This is High Priestess Jamila. And we're going to do the apple money carving. And so we're just going to do one today. Just on a side note, for the autumn equinox group, I will be carving a bunch of these tomorrow. And so you can tell that I already started cutting it. And then Spirit said, hey, you need to show like how you do this because it's so fun and it's actually very relaxing, especially if you've been dealing with any kind of stress, and nobody likes stress. Okay, so what I'm going to be using, and you can use whatever kind of herb that you want. I would say that um, you don't want to skip the cassia powder, which is cinnamon, okay? But if you don't have the linden flower or the poppy seeds, it's fine, okay? Um, you want to try to get as big an apple as possible. I'm using these small ones, but you want to get like a little carving knife. And so this is my little dagger from my dragon necklace that I'm using. And then also you want to get some kind of spoon. So this actually gets a little messy because we have to gut out the inside. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to cut a deep circle. I want to just get this done and start on it. So poppy seeds um, is very good for rebirth and new beginnings, okay? So this can either be done at the beginning of the month, or it can be done at a new moon or either a full moon for money blessings. The cassia powder actually is very potent when you mix it with the apple. Okay, so cinnamon is a very potent ingredient for money work, okay, money drawing. And then the linden flower is something that is good for security and stability, okay, stable money. Okay, so you kind of want to flip it around a little bit until you get the apple top off of it, okay? And I've got to get something like a little bag or something. And so bear with me for one moment. I'm actually going to use this, or I'm going to try to use this little bag. It's not too big. Oh, where is my scissors? They are over there. I'm surprised that I don't have anybody in the chat, but today has been somewhat of a crazy, crazy day for me, so, okay. So these little apples are so cute. They smell amazing, but they don't last very long, okay? So it's going to give off a really, really good aroma. You can put a tea light or a candle inside of it. I prefer the tea light. It just makes it smell good. Now, also another thing I want to tell y'all is that you just want to kind of be careful. You want to be careful with watching it as far as with fire safety. Okay, so I'm going to start to carve the inside out. And this is the part of this process that takes a little while. Apples are amazing for wishes if you have certain money wishes. Now, I almost forgot to tell you, you guys, you want to consecrate it. Okay, so I've got my little burner right here, and I'm just going to consecrate this apple, clear it of all negative energies, and we are going to charge it to bring in prosperity and abundance. Okay, like I said, I'm going to be making these for the autumn equinox circle. So I got some apples coming tomorrow, and I'll be making some for the circle, for everybody in the circle. Everybody in my autumn equinox circle will get one of these, okay? Whoever is in it now. So you want to carve out the inside as much as possible. You want to use a firm apple. And I prefer the larger ones, but this one's big enough because you can fit a tea light down in it. Like I said, this is the part that takes a little while. You don't want to gut too much of the meat inside of it. So this is the hardest part, getting this core out of it. It's coming. Somebody keeps peeking in here but not hitting the thumbs up. Happy witching hour to you. You see the, I don't know if y'all can see that. There it goes. You see the little 5-point star in there? Now, if you want to put the lid back on it, you can. But the lid will sort of start to cook from the heat of the tea light. So I usually go just about where the 5-point star is down there. You can still see it. And so we can actually stop carving it about right there. But I want to go in and clean some more out about right here. This is actually an apple that I used to do an offering to Lakshmi. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. Y'all see that? All right, so this is where it gets tricky. I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to carve my dollar sign. And the way you want to do this, and you want to be really careful, you don't want to try to cut it out, but more so poke access holes to it. And I'll show you how I make it so that it'll be a lantern. When we stick our tea light down in there, it's going to glow. Now, if you live in another country, you can carve out your own, like according to whatever your country's money sign is. And so this is for the U.S. Nice, sweet angel. Good. Yeah, I've been feeling pretty peaceful. All right, so it's not perfect. And typically what I like to do is I like to try to scrape off the black part of the, and I probably shouldn't have put this black right here. But it doesn't have to be necessarily be perfect as long as it means what it means, okay? All right. That's good enough because I kind of, okay. So there we go. We got a dollar sign. All right. So next what I'm going to do, and you see how it's already kind of turning brown. So like I said, it's not going to last long. It isn't, but okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put a little tiny amount of cinnamon in it. And like I said, cinnamon is perfect for money drawing. And then linden flower, a little bit of linden flower. Sweet angel, are you in the circle? You know that everybody in the circle is going to get one of these. I'm going to carve a bunch of them this week. Okay, linden flower. And then last but not least, poppy seeds for new beginnings. All right, I'm going to consecrate my tea light. We're going to cleanse it of all negative energies, and I'm going to charge it to bring in prosperity, blessings, abundance, healing energy. These green ones can also be used for healing. And you just stick the tea light down in there. And you light it. And we have an apple money lantern. It looks really good. Let me try to turn off the flash. You see? What I would have... It's kind of dark down here because we didn't really dig down in the apple, but I wanted to leave the 5-point star in there. So, all right, so you can put the top back on it, but my suggestion would be probably not to, because what it's going to do is it's going to start turning the apple brown quicker. You can also take money, cash, coins, and you can put it around it. And it's a really good way of also relaxing yourself prior to doing money work. Okay? But there it is. And like I said, putting the top on it, you would have to shave down the top. I found that if you have a small apple like this one, that you probably just want to leave it like that. Just kind of leave it like that. Leave it with the top off of it. If you have a larger apple that you can actually like put the top back on it, you can. It does actually make it smell. It makes the aroma come a lot faster, but you'll start to smell it after a while, especially with the cinnamon and stuff underneath it. And it'll not taste. It'll smell like baked apple pie, y'all. And I could have did the little tail on the dollar sign a little bit better. Like I said, I was actually supposed to do this yesterday, but oh, there it goes. Yes, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Blessed be. So I got some apples coming tomorrow. And I'm going to get some red ones and some green ones. If you guys want to get into the circle, contact me. This month is like almost over, y'all. I can't believe it. God, it went by so fast. And actually, guys, let me just tell you, the hoarseness of my voice is actually a good thing, believe it or not, because it's a good sign. So I'm sorry that I sound kind of froggy. All right. Yep. There it is. I hope y'all enjoyed this. It's probably kind of like witchy ASMR a little bit. Very, very relaxing. And I'll catch y'all later. Time to get myself in the shower. Have a good night. Blessed be. Blessings to all of y'all. Bye-bye.